time there was a kingdom called Plant Kingdom. This kingdom was very special because people there could plant anything instead of creating. They can splice seeds to create a tree of clothes or furniture or anything, but there were many poor people in the kingdom, so they had to work with rich people, and at the end they give them seeds to plant. And there was a cat girl from Cat City named Cata Cuthbert. Cata was in an orphanage in Cat City which she escaped and went to Plant Kingdom. So basically what happened is that her mom left her and her sister Cato at the best orphanage suggested because she has to go to an important war, and Cato got chosen by Leona the warrior to become a warrior with them at the age of 10, so Cata felt lonely, and that's why. Some of her friends planned to escape and they found a way that they could go on the rooftops and jump off, and cause they are cat hybrids. At the beginning Cata was worried, then they convinced her and showed her, then she went after them. All of them went to discover Cat City, but she told them she will go to a kingdom called Plant Kingdom. She always wished to go there and she went there alone and decided to look for work to be rich. While Cata was asking for donations she found a man named Vorder. He asked her if she wanted work and then she said, no. What if you tried to manipulate me? He said, OFC not. He showed her a paper written that he is trusted and has a unique leaf mark, which confirms it, and he explained what it means, so she trusted him and worked. And she earned a plant token after every tiring day of work, which made her happy. Even she told her friends. She met a woman named Rosa days later. And became close friends. Rosa was older than her and she loves white roses and cares about them. She gave Cata a white rose bracelet too. She would always listen to Cata's adventures. Luna almost got manipulated by a man by showing her the same paper even though it didn't have the leaf mark, and Cata stopped her from trusting him and she argued with him and called out the police. After she became better, Vorder told her he no longer needs a worker, but somehow he looked sad. He gave her some stuff he didn't need anymore and told her she shouldn't work for him anymore in a nice way OFC, but she was okay with it. She was just wondering why he was sad. A few days later Rosa told Cata she will leave Plant Kingdom. Cata was so sad but at least felt glad Rosa will be happy to go back to her hometown. Cata would always take care well of her bracelet that reminded her of Rosa. Few days later Cata had a lot of adventures and met friends in Plant Kingdom, but sadly they heard that they will destroy Plant Kingdom due to some problems, a great secret, but they all had to move to another Plant Kingdom exactly like the one they are in but bigger. Cata never knew that there was another Plant Kingdom. It was the original Plant Kingdom, but the day they were gonna destroy Plant City the queen made a goodbye party and there was almost everyone from Plant Kingdom, and then it was suddenly like if there was an earthquake. Cata and the others hurried to a ship and sailed. But unfortunately an accident happened that made people lose their wealth, especially Cata. But they went to a bigger Plant Kingdom divided into 3. It was more crowded and more cities were there. Cata didn't know anyone and kept bumping into people and separated her friends by mistake until she met a man named Seth, 7 years older than her. He was so rich, and when he saw her beg, he decided to help her and he gave her a sack full of seeds and tokens. She was so happy. When she told him how she got here and what happened, he gave her one of his palaces which was so luxurious. Cata was surprised. How would he give her all that? But Seth's goal was to make people happy instead of selling his unwanted stuff. Cata bought dresses and materials and she was so happy. Later she met her friend Sarah. Sarah also looked rich too but was so jealous of Cata. Cata wondered where was Luna though. Sarah told her that Luna went back to her family in another kingdom. Cata felt sad though, but Sarah dismissed rudely and Cata wondered why. Cata became friends with rich people too and one day went for a walk with them and Seth was also with them. She saw that Sarah became friends with Lisa, which shocked her. When they saw Cata they flexed their stuff, then Cata's friends kept complimenting her loudly and talking about how rich she was. They were richer than her though. Learn more in chapter 2.